Welcome to Speak Fluent English Lab, where learning to speak fluent English feels simple and fun. I'm David.
Hi, everyone. I'm Lena. We're so excited you're here with us today because this episode is a game changer. So, you know that moment when you say something in English and it's perfectly correct, but it still sounds a bit flat? Like you said the right words, yet it doesn't sound native?
Oh yeah, you finish your sentence and the other person smiles politely, but the energy just dies. It feels like you're speaking in black and white while they're in full color.
That's exactly why today's episode exists. We're going to replace those boring phrases with natural, advanced ones so you sound fluent and alive instantly.
Before we start, a big thank you for watching and supporting Speak Fluent English Lab.
We're really happy you're here. Your every single like means a lot to us, so please take 1 second to hit that like button.
And don't forget to subscribe. It really helps our channel grow and lets us keep bringing you more fun English tips. Woo!
Right, time for our first phrase upgrade.
So, Lena, be honest. How often do you say, I'm very tired?
No way, it's too boring. I rarely say that exact phrase. I say I'm exhausted or I'm beat.
Exactly! I'm exhausted instantly paints a picture of someone collapsing on the sofa with a cup of tea. It's short, clear, and emotional.
Let's imagine you come home after a 12-hour day, drop your bag, and say, I'm very tired. Your flatmate nods politely. Now try again, I'm exhausted. Suddenly they react, oh no, rough day? See? It invites real empathy.
And if you want it more casual, say, I'm beat. It's friendly, slangy, and perfect after work with friends. Example, let's go out tonight. I'd love to, but I'm beat.
Bonus option, I'm drained. This works great when you mean mentally tired. Like, after that meeting, I'm drained.
What makes these work is they carry feeling. Very tired describes energy level. Exhausted shares emotion. And that's why people connect to it immediately.
Next, the classic phrase, that's very good. You hear it everywhere, right?
Yes, it's like the default setting for praise. But native speakers hardly ever say it that way. They'll go for, that's brilliant, or that's fantastic.
It's the difference between being polite and being alive. Say someone shows you their new painting. You could say, that's very good. Nice, but dull. Or you go, wow, that's brilliant. Suddenly, you're part of their emotion.
Notice what's happening here. You're not just describing quality, you're amplifying energy. People naturally respond to enthusiasm because it feels authentic.
Here's a little workplace scene. A colleague hands you a report. You say, that's very good. They nod politely. But if you say, that's outstanding, they light up. Oh, thank you. That's a real connection.
And if you want something more neutral for meetings, go with, that's excellent, or that's impressive, professional yet warm.
So guys, when you praise someone, don't hold back. Use words that carry energy. It's a small change that makes your English sound confident and human.
All right, now for a phrase we all say every day. I'm very hungry. Simple, correct, but plain.
Especially when you're actually starving. Native speakers usually say, I'm starving. It's dramatic, but fun. You might say, I haven't eaten since breakfast. I'm starving.
Or the classic, I could eat a horse. Obviously not literally. It just means you're extremely hungry. You'll often hear it among friends after a long day out.
And if you want a slightly formal twist, use I'm famished. Same meaning, but a bit more refined, great for polite contexts. For example, after a meeting, you could say, I'm famished. Shall we grab lunch?
The magic here is that these phrases sound alive. They show emotion instead of measurement. Very hungry is a number. Starving is a feeling.
Exactly. And feel the tone too. Don't rush it. Say, I'm starving with a bit of energy, and you sound like a native without even trying.
That's the beauty of fluent English. Small changes, big impact.
All right, we've done our first 3 upgrades. I'm very tired is upgraded to I'm exhausted. That's brilliant. Instead of that's very good, I'm starving, for I'm very hungry. 3 tiny swaps, massive difference.
And you can start using them today. Literally, the next time someone asks, how are you or how's your day?
Right then, time for the next round. You've learned how to upgrade everyday feelings like tired or hungry, but now we'll go deeper into the phrases for everyday opinions and workplace chat, how to turn flat sentences into confident native-style ones. For example, when you don't know what to say or when something just doesn't sound right.
Yeah, those are the tricky ones. The moments when your brain freezes and you reach for safe phrases like, I don't know, or it's not good.
Safe, yes, but boring. Time to give them a native speaker glow up. You know when someone asks you a question at work and you panic because you do know a little, but you don't want to sound clueless?
Exactly. Most learners say, I don't know, which closes the conversation, but natives rarely stop there.
Try saying, beats me. It sounds casual, friendly, and keeps the mood light.
For example, why is the printer jammed again? You can say, beats me. It's short, confident, and doesn't make you sound nervous.
Or say, no clue. Same vibe, even more relaxed. Imagine chatting with classmates. What's on the test tomorrow? No clue.
And in formal settings, go for, let me check on that. It shows responsibility instead of confusion. You could say, I'm not certain, but let me check on that and get back to you.
Notice what's happening here. You turn a negative, not knowing, into a positive, showing curiosity. That's what fluent speakers do naturally.
Next one's a lifesaver if you struggle to give opinions politely. It's not good, sounds blunt, it shuts the door.
Right. It's grammatically fine, but emotionally heavy. Native speakers usually soften it with something like, it could be better.
Someone asks, do you like my cooking? You reply, it's okay, but it could be better. That's honest, yet gentle.
Or, it doesn't work for me. Perfect when giving feedback in meetings. Like, I get the idea, but it doesn't work for me visually. It's professional, not personal.
My favorite is it's off. So British, short, polite, mysterious. You might say, something's off with the timing.
What makes these phrases powerful is tone control. You keep respect while still being direct. That's fluent communication. Firm, not rude. All right. Imagine we've all sat through a film that felt 3 hours too long. You want to say it was boring, but you don't want to sound harsh.
So instead, natives say, it dragged a bit. It sounds thoughtful, not cruel. Example, the story was good, but the ending dragged a bit.
Or, that didn't grab me. Perfect for casual talk about movies, books, or even presentations. You could say, his talk was fine, but it didn't grab me.
And of course, that's dull. Short, clear, and still softer than boring.
The secret behind these phrases is subtlety. Native speakers express criticism through gentle tone, not strong words.
Exactly. It's more about rhythm and intonation than vocabulary. That's why British people can say, "That's interesting," and everyone knows it's not interesting at all.
So true. Tone tells the truth. Now, one that sounds small but changes how confident you appear? I'm not sure.
It's okay, but it often makes you sound hesitant. A better upgrade is, "I'm on the fence."
Let's say your friend asks, "Do you like the new cafe?" You reply, I'm on the fence." That means you're undecided. Sounds natural and balanced.
Another option. It could go either way. Great when talking about outcomes. The match could go either way. It's clear and native sounding.
Or keep it simple. I haven't decided yet. Short, confident, and neutral.
What makes these shine is confidence. Instead of sounding uncertain, you sound thoughtful. You show you're still considering, not lost.
That's such an important mindset shift. Fluent English isn't just about vocabulary, it's about emotional tone.
Quick recap before we dive into our final set. First, beats me, or let me check on that, instead of I don't know. Second, it could be better, or it's off, for it's not good. Third, that didn't grab me, for that's boring. Fourth, I'm on the fence, instead of I'm not sure.
That's 4 high-value swaps that make you sound polite, confident, and professional, all at once.
And up next, we're going into those little phrases you use every single day. When you're busy, when something surprises you, or when you want to praise politely.
This will help you sound smoother at work and in everyday chats.
Yes, these last ones are pure gold because you'll use them every single day without even realizing it. They make you sound spontaneous, fluent, and full of personality. All right, everyone, time for Make Your Daily Reaction Sparkle. Phrases you use at work, at home, everywhere.
I think everyone says I'm very busy at least 5 times a week.
Especially me. But I usually swap it for something more expressive, like I'm swamped.
It sounds fun, doesn't it? Swamped literally means covered in water. So when you say I'm swamped, it feels like you're drowning in tasks.
For instance, "Hey, want to grab coffee after work?" "Wish I could, but I'm swamped today."
And when things feel never-ending at the office, go for I'm snowed under. That one's super British, polite, visual, and slightly dramatic. Sorry I didn't reply sooner. I've been snowed under with emails.
Finally, I'm tied up. Great for calls or meetings. Example, "Can we talk later? I'm tied up until 2."
Notice how each phrase shows your state without sounding stressed. They turn pressure into clarity.
That's why fluent English feels natural. It paints pictures instead of repeating very.
Next one. It's very important. A phrase you hear in meetings every day.
Right, nothing wrong with it, but if you want to sound professional and concise, upgrade it to "it's crucial."
For example, it's crucial that we meet the deadline. It's short, firm, and powerful.
You can also say, "It's essential." That's slightly softer, but still strong. Teamwork is essential to success.
And in casual talk, just say, it's key. Good sleep is key to learning faster.
The secret behind these, they sound decisive. Very important feels like opinion. Crucial feels like leadership.
Exactly. Confident speakers use strong verbs and adjectives because they signal conviction, not hesitation. All right, this one's my favorite. Humor. Saying he's very funny is okay, but natives take it up a notch.
Oh yes, we say he's hilarious. That means you laughed until you cried.
Picture yourself at dinner. Someone tells a wild story. Everyone bursts out laughing. You say, "You're hilarious." It feels spontaneous, natural, full of joy.
Or you can say, he cracks me up. That's my go-to. Every time I talk to Jake, he cracks me up. It's friendly, modern, and sounds effortlessly fluent.
There's also, "He's a riot." That one's very native, a bit old school but charming. My uncle's a riot at family dinners.
These idioms show emotion. You're not describing humor, you're feeling it. That's the difference between textbook English and real English.
Totally, and that's exactly what this whole episode's about, replacing plain descriptions with expressions that carry energy.
So, quick recap for everyone. Today we learned how to turn your everyday English into fluent, natural conversation.
Yup, you can now say "I'm exhausted" instead of "I'm very tired." "That's brilliant" instead of "That's very good." "I'm starving" instead of "I'm very hungry." "Beats me" instead of "I don't know." "It could be better" instead of "It's not good." "It dragged a bit" instead of "That's boring." "I'm on the fence" instead of "I'm not sure." "I'm swamped" instead of "I'm very busy." "It's crucial" instead of "It's very important." "He's hilarious" instead of "He's very funny."
10 powerful swaps that make your English sound alive, confident, and natural without learning a single new grammar rule.
Exactly. Fluency isn't about remembering everything. It's about repetition, rhythm, and confidence. And don't forget to like and subscribe. More fun English tips are coming your way.
Thanks for watching Speak Fluent English Lab. Keep practicing, stay curious, and speak with confidence. See you next time.